Howdy gang. This looks bad. There. So, starting this about an hour later than I wanted. I was messing with stream settings, and then, that big Stellar Blade update came out, like, today or recently, so I just had to download that for, like, a half hour. A little frustrated with that, but, yeah, just quick thing. So, since I got my new monitor, like, almost 2 years ago now, you know, everything's looked maybe a little washed out. I'm sure you've noticed, I've noticed, I said it from the beginning, I didn't know what to really do about it. Like, I assumed it was because I'm streaming in, like, standard color range, not HDR, which obviously I was on Twitch at the time, which did not support HDR. I figured that's just how we were going to do with it, but really there are ways to convert it. And the issue isn't actually that it was converting, it's that there was no conversion going on at all. So if I have it open, don't I? No, I guess I don't. I mean, just properties, there's like force SDR, bam, like instant clarity. There's also settings I can do to like make it actually stream in HDR, but that's gonna like increase the file size and, you know, take more bandwidth and potential incompatibility with certain viewers. So I think converting to SDR is the better option. But Jesus, like, it makes such a difference. I can't believe it took me so long to find out, but there's just so little documentation on Streamlabs OBS. Like, to my understanding, this is the one a lot of streamers prefer to use, but then, like, anytime you try to look stuff up, it's always for regular OBS, which is technically more far ahead. Anyways, welcome back to Stellar Blade. Just finished installing the update, so launch that now. Also, my webcam settings got messed up since the big Windows update happened as well. So if they don't look the same, like maybe they're a little too dark, believe me, I'm pissed too. It's not that my room isn't dimly lit, it certainly is, but, you know, darkness, it, like, leads to, like, a mosaic effect. Recording doesn't like recording dark spaces, or maybe just stuff that requires high contrast like that. Oh, I don't know why I haven't gone full screen yet. Maybe because I'm waiting for the sound test. It looks good, though. So we just fought the Gigas. I guess. It was a little embarrassing considering that we absolutely rolled him the first time we met a Gigas, but whatever. It's a locked box, I think. I doubt that we found the password, but I'll take a look. We just got a little part of this map, and we go turn in a request and move on to the next area, hopefully. So there is that underground section. I'm not sure if that's like a shortcut from a later area, or if there's like a cave somewhere that I'm about to walk into that's gonna take forever. Like, what is that weird purple symbol on the map? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to turn on my chat. Damn. Mr. Little Small World, I think their name was, said they'd like to catch the next one, so, I mean, I'm not saying I'm expecting company, but I kind of am. This is about the right time. so this is empty. Is this like the one? It is. Can remove. For real? Fall damage isn't fun. In most games it is not fun. There are cases, it's something like Minecraft or whatever, where you can build really high and it's there to like punish you for trying to exploit, you know? In a game like this, I don't think it's necessary. Other than just be fucking mean. Could have gotten a lot cleaner. Is that Morley? Digger. Isn't 3 you need though? Like, why'd they go with 2R? Weird. I miss Morley. It's all Deep Rock Galactic's got like a line of plushies out now. I think they're only on pre-order right now, but I'm like very tempted to get them all. I have like a small plushie collection. You can see some of it on my shelf there, but I have other shelves with more plushies. I don't think I pointed out, but hold on, my other screen doc show. Ooh, hold on, get your face out of the way there. You can see next to Link, I got a new Leah from Crosscode. Pretty cool. That's like it's a makeshift creation. So it's like a limited run item. First time I used them, but it was cool. You know, like you get a refund if they don't meet their goal. But if enough people want it, they make them, send out to you a few months later. It was a nice little surprise. I was like, huh? I didn't order anything recently. Why is there a package for me? I remembered when I felt it. Double checking I didn't leave it on the other screen. Also, I was doing my research. A lot of people are saying I should go back to using the game capture window. I stopped using because it's just incompatible sometimes with certain games, and I don't really... It's just easier. Sure, it looks a little more unprofessional, but like... there's like filters and stuff, like the HDR converter that only work on the game capture window. Maybe there's something there that could help with like the blurries when I'm moving. I don't know. I'm sure the best solution would just be to be on freaking Ethernet, but that's complicated. Hold on, so like... Was the human body over here? Was it on the other side of the wall? Or probably was, I don't know. I'll keep going. Oh, you know what? New stream, I should change my outfit. I think the Razor High one's pretty cool though. Arms and wings, wow. Oh my god, holy. Her ass looks crazy in this, like, holy shit. Dress shines in the most beautiful moments, crafted it as delicately as. Kinda reminds me of Blood Rain. The better ass. Oh, can I get this done on the fly? If I'd known, I would have been changing that up too. A boycott. A little white flower like a dragon card. I think I like this one with this dress. Awfully cute. This one or this one? I think the little ribbons make it look more oriented. Plus, this is like almost pigtails, which pigtails are the best hairstyle. Blue tone, contrast with the red. Really gotta dress this chick up like I barely see her. Put the titties away, alright? This one, you can have that. My ass is on display, her tits don't gotta be distracting me more. Any good gear? Data recovery. Portion of damage taken. Combat continuation. On enemies defeat attack power up. Doesn't really help me if they killed the last enemy, you know? Now, that's the one I can fuck with. Cover HP on defeats, like the evil eye ring. Training gear, bonus XP acquisition, attack speed. And have I really noticed that? I don't know. Crit rate, I like crit rate, but I'm not even entirely sure I'm using combos like as often as I should. Maybe I will change this one to the recovery. It's just a comfort thing, really. Like, it's not gonna help me in a boss fight, but unless the boss is some kind of summoner. Camouflage decreases enemies' field of view. Maybe that could have helped me with that little Squid Game challenge we did. Use attack power, successful execution. Yeah, this is pretty powerful. Scrapyard. What is this?
Hello. My name is Digger.
You're not Molly.
I've been involved in an accident. I kindly request your assistance.
I don't think I should attack this drone. Smaller drones don't usually have a language system installed. What's going on here?
I told you were gonna like this.
I'm currently incapable of projected conversation. Energy levels low. I will remain unable to escape unless you perform a manual reset on the claw crane system. Please operate the ticker, buzzer, and clunker in that order. They're located here at this dump site. I kindly request your assistance.
All right.
Ticker, buzzer, and clunker in that order. I also think I should be on the lookout for a butterfly with this graffiti being around. Did they, like, put weights on the dress to keep it from flying completely upward when it fall? They're, like, anchored to her butthole. Oh, what is this? Don't do nothing. Maybe I can't operate them out of order at all. I have all these boxes. I don't know where I need to bring them though. So I guess I'll just leave it there for now. This one I can obviously use on this ladder. Oh yeah, I gotta let go of the trigger, or you're just stuck in rotate mode. What? Come on. Shit. Okay, so this is probably just like with the solar tower, and you can't actually grab the ladder midair. I have to maybe get onto this thing instead. Probably do with just those trash cubes alone, but... An enemy? No. Okay. Fuck. Move! Fragile Express. Strang 2 comes out soon. I'm not sure if I'm getting it right away or not. Like, I played the first one on PC. Do I wait to play 2 on PC? The asynchronous multiplayer is a big part of it. I don't know how that works on PlayStation because I don't want to pay for online. I think that's ridiculous. And that would be a big deciding factor, I suppose. Then again, can I expect a good port? I feel like I can maybe trust it because Death Stranding was great when it launched on PC, at least for me. But, you know, it's always like a toss-up with playing the PC version of something that was an exclusive. I'll have to do some research. And I'm otherwise very excited. All the playtesters have said that it's just like awesome. Like, it's not at all polarizing, which is kind of pissing Kojima off, but I wonder if that's because, like, the people interested in 2 are those who enjoyed the first game, or if it's just, like, generally more approachable with more action and stealth espionage stuff that people expected. I think it might be, like, a combination of both. I just read that Woodkid said Kojima like intentionally changed the game after playtesting though, because he thought the game needed to be more polarizing somehow. Which is weird considering all the nice quality of life things he patched into the first game. Or even just crossed over things like the Half-Life Alyx one, and you get the gravity gloves let you pick shit up from a distance. Well, that's something. But the ticker, the buzzer, or the clunker? Very British humor sounding words. Oh, crate. Warner Brothers pump. I get a few of them, like, maybe I should have used it a little more often. I mean, I could have not spent an hour fighting the Giga. Crap. Move along bar, LOL. Am I not able to move along bar? Okay. Oh, just working out, okay.
something seem off to you?
You must have gotten the order wrong. What was it again? Ticker, buzzer, and clunker?
Confirmed.
I mean, I think that's the clunker. This would be a ticker or a buzzer. I mean, it's got like the little arms to make tickies, right? Yeah, you see the clocks, it's ticking. The other thing, I don't remember any distinct characteristics. Let's see. And at the very least, that thing seems like it's like the last thing because it is the arm. The fan buzzes. Aw. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to shoot him down.
I can't believe this flimsy thing is still working. What a relief.
Looks like you're right. Well then, how about we go check on that drone?
Do all that just to save a drone, like, I destroy these guys for loot.
Thank you so much for your help. Hello, Adam. It has been some time. Would you kindly introduce me to this lady?
Of course, what's the word? Oh yeah, Angel.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I'm Eve. What happened to you? Drones like you aren't supposed to work this way.
Hello, Eve. I am Digger. I have innumerable thoughts concerning my existence, and I am
I see
capable
like a
of making
whoopee
fantastic
cushion.
plans.
Is that a battery?
I told you this would be fun. You see what I mean?
Adam, please don't interrupt. Eve, someday I would appreciate the opportunity to sit, at length, and share with you my fantabulous hypothesis.
What?
Thank you again for your assistance. May our relationship continue to prove constructive. I am willing to provide useful resources.
Okay.
What do you mean? Are you a shop?
You're a particularly unique drone, Digger.
It's
Do
more.
you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
Well, maybe neither, exactly. What happened to make you like this?
I don't know. At some point, the IoT in the network suddenly went offline. And at that moment, the quantum brains limiter was released.
Can something like that happen?
Apparently. Anyway, for me, my existence is the greatest question. Typically, I use the time I spend cleaning the environment to consider the question of myself.
He has a shop, okay. You become friends with merchants if you use their shops often. You're fitting, yeah, and well, you gotta tell me about that again. Or is it like Zelda where they give you the tutorial once per play session? So he's got weapon cores, tumbler expanding. Oh man, he's got like the real shit all in here. I don't have a glasses fetish, but sometimes big ass glasses can be cute. So he repairs the damaged weapon cores? Is that right?
Increase in service satisfaction detected.
Those are kind of cool. Like a light bulb filament stretched into a glasses form. Oh, sunglasses. Those will... Not right now, but I'm sure those will be awesome on something. I think Tumbler might be the way to go, right?
Our relationship has grown even more constructive. I hope this trend continues.
An eye patch. These ones are cool. And why not? These ones are silly. I'm probably never gonna wear them, honestly. Eye patch could be cool. Plastic Hearts Volume 2. This is Denba, Altair, Vega. Behind the smog must have been full of starlight. Yes, most live without knowing the truth. That's terrifying. I can't go back now. Wait, the plug isn't straight. You should always try to look nice. You have a beautiful body after all. You're going to make it all crooked again. Aha, my small treasure, come here. Ah, not the memory terminal. Was that like a robot sex scene? Nation conspiracy. Beep beep. Abnormal historical data has been found in this past data. I have confirmed that this phenomenon is called conspiracies. Conspiracies about the 3 mega companies are most common. This implies that a lot of people distrusted giant businesses. There is currently no way to confirm whether the information is true or false. However, please note that the data about conspiracies is consistent with all unusually ending in doubtful conclusions. Research has shown that the data can be found in small newspaper vending machine-like devices. I have information that these machines exist all over the world, even in Zion. If you are interested in finding past data, investigate the vending machines. That is all. Beep. Beep beep. Much has been destroyed in the colony's extinction. Drones stopped operating because of the network went down and the infrastructure collapsed. However, it is more rewarding to do what you can instead of turning off the power, doing nothing and letting yourself rust. I think this applies to not only me, who acquired artificial intelligence by chance, but to all drones, beep beep. Many service drones have been abandoned in the wasteland. With a little help, the drones will be able to get back to work just like before. Perhaps Eve could get some useful rewards too. Beep. Alright. I kind of forget what Omnibolts are even for. Are they like spine expansion or something? BM friendly? I think it's a butt plug. Could spend these Vita coins on outfits, but instead we're just gonna buy glasses while we're here, I guess. And these areas we need to find like busted parts, so it's fine.
Eve, the time has finally come to test the fantabulous hypothesis.
Come again? Oh, that thing you mentioned before.
Fanta.
By the way, is that even a word?
That is irrelevant. What is relevant is how my fantabulous hypothesis could hold the solution to my problems. This is a device of my own creation. It is called a connection device. I designed it to transmit network bandwidth signals to Earth's orbit and allow me to directly contact Mother Sphere.
Digger, you can't be serious. If you were to suffer an attack from the security system, it could fry your quantum brain.
I am aware of that. My objective is to simply bring the network back online, even if only for a brief moment. Either my sentience will be regarded as a bug, and I will be reset to factory settings, or Mother Sphere will give me my answer, and my happily ever after. Preparations are almost complete. However, Eve, I must first acquire the network access code in order to utilize the access node. The solar tower in the wasteland, Zion's scrap market, and the oasis of the Great Desert. These locations are where I last detected traces of its data. Your investigation would be most appreciated.
This is not going to end well.
And I'll help him out. He's just a little drone. And he's got good shit. Molly! Miss you, old girl. No, quantum brain. I've been reading about, like, quantum computers, kind of. I'm not... We are close to making them a reality, is why, like, you know, I'm seeing news and stuff about them, right? I like magician girls. Not now, but absolutely later. Is that like the tier, or is that how many parts it needs? Okay. What was I saying? Quantum computers? Right, so it's a really weird concept. Basically, it starts with the RAM. We're looking at some kind of like clear ice cube looking structure that on the basis of quantum computing or quantum mechanics in general is just Schrodinger's law, you know, the dead cat in the box. Or, you know, cat in a box, it's dead or alive until you open the box and find out what it is. So, like... reflection... Hold on, I've just got so many points, I gotta spend them. Spend them all, why not? It needs like 1 point. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, we talked about Alan Wake 2 last time, right? Mr. Warland Door, he has the ability, known as the Master of Many Universes or something. He, the name Door is like he can travel between things with the door, right? And, it works on Schrodinger's law as well, which is why I bring it up. So, like, a door can lead anywhere until you've opened it, right? So a door that can lead anywhere also has to be connected to everywhere. That's the law. The door has to exist in both places, but if the other place is anywhere, then it's everywhere. Does this make sense? I mean, it's not really supposed to. It sounds like a load of hogwash, but apparently we're doing this, so alright. So, you know, going back to the quantum RAM, basically, normal RAM, you know, it's binary, it preserves a 0 and a 1. Because of this quantum state, it is able to preserve both the 0 and the 1 at the same time and be what it needs to be when we need it to be that. Meaning endless possibilities and endless storage? Question mark? Again, this sounds like a load of horse shit. It's super hard to get your head around, but if that's the truth, then maybe computation power is still limited by how many operations can be done at once, but like, in terms of storage at least, infinite? Question mark? And by storage, I don't just mean like your hard drive saving all your pictures and stuff. I mean like loading in this entire game world at once. With it being RAM, that's exactly what it would be used for. You can have a whole massive open world with no loading screen, like, you know, not even loading things in chunks. It could all be there. Because you just have infinite RAM. You go into a dungeon, still no loading screen. Think of the possibilities. I've always said up to this point that, like, theoretical physics is a load of shit because it's theoretical. It's just like people smelling their own farts, getting high off the concept of what is hypothetically possible if something is hypothetically true. But, I mean, if the quantum computer comes into existence, then I guess they've been right the whole time and I'm an asshole. Oh, it's a smiley face. So when we get to that point, they have what's called like the singularity, where like science should just like complete itself instantly, because again we have infinite storage space and a computer can do everything infinitely. Then you know, it can handle AI or whatever, it can handle all the research and whatnot, or something crazy is probably gonna happen then. Like, I'm not sure whether or not we should even attempt to actually make the thing. Like, it could be potentially very dangerous. Part of me wants it to happen because it would be interesting. I started playing the Alters, which just came out, right? And there's another use of a quantum computer. You, basically you're on like a mining expedition, and you're the only surviving member of the crew. There's like a crash landing, and to complete the mission and, you know, survive, since you don't have the skills to do every job on the ship, you have to use the quantum computer to calculate different life paths you could have taken and create new consciousnesses of yourself. So it's basically simulating entire realities just based on one little variable change in your life. Somehow it always ends up with you getting back onto the ship, though, and becoming part of the project, which is weird, but... You know, it'll be like you stood up to your dad, or like you stood up to a bully even before that, and like that completely changed your career path. Maybe you went to college, or you stayed home, like... You get all these different versions of yourself that you're gonna be working with. It's actually very, very cool. I'm loving it. It's kind of like a Death Stranding-ish busy work kind of game. Like, I remember we played something very similar to it. I talked about, I don't remember what it's called right now. Some of it, Symmetry, maybe? But, I think the writing in it is really strong, and like it's kind of silly in the right places. And it's just very interesting with these otherwise world-shattering concepts. Like, you know, you're taking some heavy shit, like doing that for the first time, and then trying to come to terms with your other self being pissed about you doing that. And you gotta think about the ramifications about what happens to them when you get back on Earth, what happens to you, because what you did's probably illegal. But then, you know, you can just go play beer pong with yourself while listening to, like, Billy Idol. Hold on, that's a jumpy point. Be careful, because I don't have to double jump. Damn it. Can I still do this? No. Now I can get back to safety at least. Works for me! Yeah. While we're on the topic of stuff I've been playing, I did say that I was gonna finish the Sparks of Hope, and I did do that. So, yeah, Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. I've actually had it sitting on my shelf for a while. My sister got it for me as a gift, but I hadn't quite finished Kingdom Battle at the time, so, like, took a while, but I got to it, and, I'm gonna say that I didn't enjoy it as much as Kingdom Battle. I mean, it's still a great game, but it does a lot of things different enough that, like, while it's still the same kind of, like, tactical fighting thing, like XCOM-ish, but it can, like, stand alongside Kingdom Battle without making it obsolete or anything, you know? Our Kingdom Battle was, like, completely grid-based and almost, like, puzzly. It demanded more of you strategically. Everything was a lot more set in stone, and again, it felt puzzly. And there were sometimes straight-up puzzle battles in there as well. Sparks of Hope is more of a freeform. Like, movement isn't in a grid anymore. There's still, like, blocky cover things, but, like, you have a free range of movement, which can make, like, doing dash attacks and stuff a little fucky, or staying out of the enemy's range a little fucky if you're, like, just on the cusp of their movement range. Doing team jumps and stuff, and the game usually highlights your friendly's movement range if you were standing in the same range, so you can do a team jump. I wish it did the same thing with the enemy's range, but it doesn't. And, you level up, which is new. There's the skill tree is still there, but again, you level up, so it handles a little differently. And there's also, like, grinding, like, with random battles on the overworld, and little quests to do. Completing the quests earns you, like, planet coins, which you can spend on cosmetics. So, you know, there's a little light character customization rather than buying a gun that has set stats that's only good for whatever area you're in now. It's just like, you got the gun, and it levels up with you, and you can customize it cosmetically, which is good, I guess, if they're going with the silly weapons that they had before. It's still not like a story game, but I feel like there was maybe more of a focus on the story. The game has you go through, like, 4 different worlds? No, 5. And they're all themed around seasons, and one of them's like a space world. And each one has a little contained story to tell with, like, a main character and, like, the history of what the Rabbids have been doing that whole time. It's weird. And the game is, of course, like, set in space. The Sparks are Rabbid and Luma hybrids. So Rosalina's gonna play a big role. The main enemy is a big purple lady called Cursa. Kind of shows up out of nowhere and just makes dark mess. Gets gook on everything, and I don't know, you're just trying to undo all that, figure out what's going on, collect all the sparks. For reasons, there's some new characters, like Bowser isn't the enemy this time, so he gets to join your party, actually. He's pretty cool. And new character Edge, who has, like, a sword, that's pretty cool, too. Something that's weird is that all the Rabbid characters talk, like, full voice lines. So while Mario is still just doing little Mario-isms, like, oh, spaghetti, Rabbid Mario be like, hey, gabagoo, And Rabbid Luigi's like, funky fresh, yo. And they all got their own personalities that are a bit more well expressed this time, I guess. But I feel like Rabbid Mario specifically had like a bit of a 180. Before he was maybe a bit more of a redneck. Now he's like New York Italian to Mario's regular Italian. It's just strange to see full voice acting in a Mario game, but I guess Wonder did it first to an extent. I kind of ignored it there by, you know, switching the language to French. Many years have passed since the colony's extinction. Although angels are descending from the sky, Earth is still filled with nativas. Why aren't there more angels? Because Eve Protocol. Yeah, I can do this. Can. Looks are green. It's people! Soylent Green! It's people! Okay, well, it's weird how I'm able to just do that this time. Valuable cargo. Turn to the bulletin board and report results. Ah, I see. Yeah, I feel like it ended up being shorter, maybe because the battles were just less hard in general. Like, you can kind of power through a lot of them and out-level things eventually. Though the last world was a pretty big difficulty spike, probably because I hit level 30, which is the max, and like my power kind of plateaued a bit. I was still able to earn like skill spheres to get things from my skill tree, but there were not nearly enough to like max out the character or anything. Thankfully you are able to reallocate whenever you want. So you can kind of do like builds with the characters. They still all have their own specializations and unique weapons. But if you want to focus more on one aspect, you are free to do that. So like Rabbid Rosalina, for example, had like a unique sleepy dash, where she'd like stun enemies when she dashed through them. And that's cool and all, but she doesn't have multiple dash attacks, so I didn't focus too much on that. Instead, I made her, she used like a minigun. I decided to go for like crits and then just more actions, being able to attack multiple times with using the golden skill tree upgrade. There's like, you can add an additional skill tree to certain characters by spending a golden orb that you earn from fighting hidden super bosses. The world exploration was at least a little better, I think. Again, because of the more freeform nature of it, everything isn't just square blocks, so like, there's more kinds of puzzles and mini-games to do. And Beepo himself also gets like navigation powers. I mean, he had them before, but these are new ones at least. So you do a little Metroidvania type stuff sometimes. And it's at least different. Should probably fast travel back. Take me here. So when you use special abilities, the characters will do like a cool guy pose cutscene, and they are cool at first, but they're like a little long and they play every time you use the ability. You get tired of them. They are skippable though. You can even turn them off in the settings, which is nice. Enemy turns can also be like sped up, but I wish there was like a faster speed setting because I left it always on double time and it still isn't fast enough to me sometimes. In like Fire Emblem, you could skip the enemy's turn and it would just like zoom through until one of your characters got attacked. Any free movement they did, it just glossed over. I think that was probably a good way to do it. Like, I only care when it affects my characters. I'll assess the situation when it gets back to my turn. So the game is still pretty family friendly. I would say it's definitely a lot easier, so like even more kid friendly, I guess. But then there are the stuff like the optional super bosses and the occasional challenge battle that are actually kind of difficult. I never got hard stuck on anything, but there were a few things I had to try a couple times. I always like change up my loadout some, try different party setup. Which is good. Is this what was on my map? Or is there something else? It's probably that. I guess I forgot to remove it. This... it might be doable. I still feel like I need the double jump. Same with that. I remember there was like a target bot. I think I let it get away and like completely forgot about it. But we need to go back to the area later for other quests anyways, so... Maybe I'll go get that network access code and go back to the town. I think the final boss was better this time. Like, the whole final world was kind of just back-to-back battles with no exploration, but it was all part of one big fight. So what that means, essentially, is that you get a big epic fight with checkpoints. If you fail at a point, you don't have to redo all of it, you know? And the individual segments are still pretty long, but like, I remember in Kingdom Battle, that was a pretty big deal. A really long fight you had to go through every time you failed it. I played it mostly like at work, so I didn't get to hear too much of the soundtrack. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Grant Kirkhope did it this time. Hold on, let me verify that. I want to say it wasn't as good, but Mario Rabbids Works of Oak Soundtrack Composer. Okay, it's a few people. Grant Kirkhope is on theme, but it looks like there's 4 total. I don't know, maybe it's like the space themes that I didn't enjoy as much. Like, Mario Galaxy soundtrack is so good. And I feel like maybe it needed more of that. Kingdom Battle was like a lot more goofy in general, I'd say, where Sparks of Hope is maybe more serious, so I think that Grant's music maybe worked better there. Like, that's what he's experienced making. Kind of goofier tone things. Hold on, how do I track? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's below us. Maybe... oh. I see the smiley face. I was wondering what the deal with that was. There's also a body there I never found.
Network access code confirmed. For this data to really remain.
Butterfly.
I don't like it, but I guess a favor's a favor.
Can't give up. If I give up now, my comrades' sacrifices, they'll all mean nothing. I can't get to the solar tower. Right, so I want to say the post-game, maybe not as good. Like, there's the optional super bosses if you miss them. But, like, as far as anything that gets unlocked after beating the game, it didn't seem like there was anything really. And there's the Phantom of the Opera expansion or whatever it was called with Rayman. I have not played that yet. I don't own it at the moment. Maybe I'll pick it up. I'll have to see if it like increases the level cap or something. Or if it's like a standalone adventure like the Donkey Kong thing was. But, you know, in Kingdom Battle, every time you finished a world, they unlocked, like, hard challenges, and there was the secret area to discover as well. So, naturally, when you finished the last world and you got the post-game, there was that to do, and most of them weren't even, like, feasible until you're in the post-game anyways, because they were that hard. Yeah, Sparks of Hope just doesn't have that, which is a minus for me, but I mean, I guess that does go towards making it more family friendly, which I guess is maybe what they were doing. That was their whole goal. So I think that mechanically it expanded in a lot of interesting ways. The characters all feel very unique from one another. Not that they weren't before, but now they're like all really stand out. The cast is smaller, but that's because they're all completely unique now. There's no one who's like similar to anyone else. You don't have any two characters using the same weapon. It's something that was before, you know, like everybody, there was 2 of each character before, I think. I wish I could go to a map of Zion and pick a fast travel point there instead. Yeah, like, I'm a little negative on it, but that's because, like, all the positives are mostly still there. The game is still funny. It is still genuinely mechanically sound. The soundtrack is still fine. Like, it was a good time. I don't want to, like, undersell it or anything. It's just, it does things different. It tries things different, which I respect, but I'm not sure I like them as much as the original formula. So, I mean, with that in mind, I would maybe give it like a half point less than I gave Kingdom Battle, which I believe I gave a 10 out of 10. But I don't do half points, so, I mean, I'm gonna round down to a 9, just to make that distinction that, like, it's still pretty good, but it's not as perfect as Kingdom Battle was.
I want to go to the wasteland too. Or do you think I'd just get in the way? You just track down the materials, then you can leave the rest to me.
Lily, preparations are complete.
All right then, we're good to go. Would you mind bringing the patient here while I prepare for the process?
I'll bring her right now.
Move the patient, are you crazy?
Whew. I did everything I could. It's not perfect, but the patient should be in much better shape now.
Sue, are you there? I can feel you.
Enya, are you all right? Enya.
Yes, your hands. They're very warm. It's been so long.
Enya.
Warm? He's a robot and so are you.
It's starting to come back to me.
Oh wait, he's just wearing a cool
Helped
helmet,
me.
but she...
I would like to repay your kindness, but I don't have anything to offer. The only thing I can do is sing.
Your song is more than enough. Also, you should be thanking Lily, not me.
Enya, the famous singer?
She's the one who really saved you.
Okay, one's house alone, sister's junk. Dr. Hugh. Dear Penthouse Forum.
Oh, you're back. Did you meet them? What happened?
I'm afraid they are all dead.
No way.
I think a powerful Natiba took them by surprise. I dealt with it. Your comrades did not stand a chance against a monster like
I should
that.
fix
Damn
that.
it. I see. My apologies, Angel.
Quite dangerous
I've been
to stand
hoping
there
for
all
this
day.
safe return ever since I lost contact with them. I'll report to the captain. Thank you for retrieving their memories.
I'm sorry. It's been an honor to help those brave warriors.
Got more outfits.
Good to see you, Angel.
Hello.
I much prefer you to the beggars in Zion. Yes?
Oh, I don't have no Vita coins.
I had a...
Let's... Looks like there's a lot of activity. All right.
Sounds like a Persona shop. Alright, this is gonna be like a game spanning thing potentially. I wonder how many of the butterflies I got. I feel like I didn't get too many. Almost half. That is in the ship. That's a billboard somewhere. Maybe the one that I can't get onto right now. I'm not sure. That looks familiar. You can see the big orb. It's probably by the other bulletin board. Somewhere in the canyon, perhaps. Another billboard. To put them there, I guess. Is there anyone else I need to talk to? Link and locate the access codes. Right. Do that. I have no passcode.
Kaya, is your shop called Sister's Junk?
Oh, did you see the sign? Well, not anymore. But it's not like I can just change the name.
No, that's... I'm sorry. That was thoughtless of me.
It's all right. My sister, she's alive out there. I know it. She'll be back soon. I have faith.
I'll buy this with my endless quantities of gold. Sweet.
Angel, You're always welcome to come visit if you feel like talking. Maybe I'll have something interesting to share with you.
Those are fine. Those are also fine. I think that these two are pretty cool, though. It's all WB pumps, that's cool.
I get to see you so often, Angel.
Those are cool. I like these, but they're also way too big, and I think that that hook looks kind of dangerous. These belong on a Christmas tree. There's the dangerous hook again. Oh, it's just a big stick. Oh, I don't have any video coins. The ruby drop. These are alright. And these are silly. Dangling bunny.
My comrades are waiting. I have to go.
It's a good thing to have people who are willing to wait for you. Alright, Angel? I'll do my best to get a hold of even more products.
Thank you, Kaya.
Okay. I'm tired of seeing so much ass. Which the magician outfit, yeah. No glasses, probably the way to go. Here, change that up again. It kind of fits. Yeah, this one with a star is probably better. Did just get this, but you can't even see it now. Keep it. Okay. There's telephones at the entrance, right? Oh! It's a telephone, which we call telly, which is also what you call a teleporter. Makes sense, don't it? Proper smart. This has a green flashy, meaning stuff to drone. Oh, I got upgrade material. Shotgun magazine. Sure. Okay, do I want a change of scenery or do I want to collect butterflies? I think there's stuff that I need to come back here for with double jump whenever I get that, so I should probably proceed until I do. We can collect butterflies like on our second pass through. Even if I'm more likely to remember where everything is now. Let's move on. Good to go for like another hour, I guess. How's the time anyways? Yeah, that'll be fine. I did say that I started a little late. Gotta get up a little earlier than usual because they're closing down a pretty important road near home that's gonna add a lot of time onto my commute. So, means I gotta go to bed a little earlier, gotta leave a little earlier. Big pain in the ass. It's gonna be for a couple months, so yeah. Their boss lady. What is this, an elevator or VR? Elevator. Who farted?
The blade stopped working all of a sudden.
Huh. The drone scan isn't working either. Hold on. This is bad. There's an unusual electromagnetic security field disrupting the system.
There should be natives around here.
Ah, equipping the drone is still possible. Same goes for shooting at range. I guess we should thank Lily for that.
That's more than enough. Entering now.
I'm equipping the drone. Still got the gun. Is this like a horror game segment then? Survival horror with limited ammo? Missiles, blaster, shotgun. Research lab entrance. Resident Evil. Replenish ammo. Metroid.
From the outside, the ruins looked old. But inside, it looks... Something about this feels off to me.
I mean, the skip.
Time period doesn't seem to line up at all.
I feel the same.
We are humanity, not you. We will make the false world clean again and purify this world with our hands. You are fake. Purification scanner. Oh.
On the floor. Step back. There's a rope in front of you.
Hang yourself with it. Raffi viewing community, entering admin ID, Raphael, confirmed. Proceeding with command prompt, input command, confirmed. My name is Raffi. I am the central computer for the Humanity Liberation Front. Liberate humanity for the oppression of machines. Conducting experiments to revolutionize humanity. I answer to admin commands.
That's one way to greet people.
Wow.
Like the one back at the town.
It's filled with capsules.
Was it a research facility?
Are these like the people who get liquidated, fed into a big boy aspect too? Oh! I didn't realize they're behind me.
It's an AT.
Ah. I'm not scared, I swear. I'm playing it up. I'm also slightly panicked though, because I don't have a sword. Wants me to use the gun, which I don't use very much.
There's a camp.
Huh. Can you imagine there was like a jump scare when you activate the camp? That'd be pretty good. Oh, that wasn't real? Okay. You're decent. Ah. Alright, that one kind of got me. Still not in a scary way, but definitely panicked. Bitch. This is what I should be using the whole time, alright? I have the power. Ah! Fucking Castlevania, motherfucker. For humanity for life. For machine domination to blood red freedom. We are the owners of Earth. We are the natives of this land. So,
let's head to the gates.
What, Humanity Liberation Front came in here and ruined the whole lab? Which was doing this to people? To synthetic people? Making synthetic bodies? Are Nativus just like past failed experiments, failed attempts at making people gestalts, whatever? Ethan. Yum. Like only the slugs are free. Getting shotgun ammo back so easily. Is this like I have to touch everything once? Oh, they're PlayStation glyphs. Oh!
Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
Triangle, circle, X, square.
Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
They're like telling me the right way to go. Oh shit.
Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
What happens if I touch the wrong one, though? Does it fall away? Oh.
Great. Let's move to the next area.
Probably would have just stayed on. I am the Humanity Liberation Front's central computer, Raffi, for Humanity for Life. Confidentiality and quarantine are important in this underground facility. We ask for your understanding since it's important to be prepared for sudden situations that occur during research experiments. Please allow all safety procedures when entering the facility. Thank you. Okay, so this facility is owned by the Humanity Liberation Front. And they're doing what kind of experiments to liberate humanity? From what? The corpse? Corporation? People really didn't like Google Amazon and Walmart are three major corporations.
I'm detecting a fusion cell in that generator. Let's get it out of there.
Ow. Thought I was gonna interact with that thing, but, oh, is this one of those fucking laser reflecting puzzles? I need to find where the emitter is. Or looks like it says emitter on it already, but I don't know. I guess I don't know where the goal is at the moment. I should get it powered on. Exactly what I need to be doing.
We need a fusion cell in order to get out of here.
Climb the ladder to the upper floor to activate the laser. What ladder? Oh. And I see the light from there, but why isn't it down here? I mean, this not blend in completely. That was pretty good. They had two of them. In combat, oh boy. EIDOS Company, the leader of human innovation. Thank you for visiting our cybernetics factory. We are the front runners in new technologies for the new existence and the new normal. Experience what EIDOS Company has to offer through its various programs. We ask for your understanding and compliance with pre-entry and security procedures. Please provide your reservation number and we will be with you shortly. Thank you. It's the laser.
The door on the other side's open.
So they have fully weak spots. They move around too, which is weird. That's a fun mechanic though in a shooting game. Like, can you imagine if the Plagas had little weak spots on them? Them just being a lethal weak spot themselves.
The laser is on. Let's go down.
Okay, so that is the goal. Lasers coming from the wall. I think the way I left it should still work though. I get out? Oh, okay. Dick! Okay. Thought that was something, but it was nothing. Oh, that works. Okay, so... can I not just direct this the other way, or... oh, this one's glued in place. Otherwise, I would just turn it around and skip going around the entire fucking room. Also, I think those laser hurts you. Yeah.
Whoa! The test subjects are alive!
Oh, that's not good. I think I have to use the laser to break that glass. Cool. And that one might already be invisible, so that will be quite good. Oh, that one's slightly off. PP sad. odd people.
This lab. Do you think humans use this facility to study nativas?
I think they use it to make them.
Yes, they might have done, Lily. After all, knowing your enemy is often the first step towards defeating them. But this place seems more like a manufacturing facility to me.
Divas were the future of humanity. That's my guess. Went horribly, horribly wrong. Started off as wanting to fix your teeth, and then you know, you got a donut head with teeth all around it, and now you're just... Ocean. That's a missile?
All the lights are red. I have a bad feeling. Oh, damn. We're stuck.
Oh, is this like the laser grid room from Resident Evil, the movie? Fucking cutes that guy. Nah, I don't think they're moving.
They passed through the lasers without a single scratch.
Ah. Laser-proof humans. They saw the movie and were just horrified, dedicate their whole lives to making laser-proof skin. And I'll start by making a flaming new bag. Oh fuck. That's it? I thought I'd take a little tick damage, not instant death. Holy crap.
Oh, damn. We're stuck. Passed through the lasers without a single scratch.
I'm upset. That was an accident. I would have been better off just letting them hit me than dodging away.
Damn. We're stuck. Passed through the lasers without a single scratch. Glad you made it.
How about this though?
The power is out. There must be a power supply somewhere.
Okay. This the power supply?
Done. The elevator should work now.
Oh, lights are on.
There's contamination here as well. There should be a weakness.
Like one of those eyeball doors from Metroid.
Great job. Contamination is advancing here. That's a security code. It will definitely come in handy. We're almost
All the
there.
meat. Like, they're like a Natiba spider that does this? Like, why is there just meat strung about everywhere? It's weird. Like the shit rats do when they build a nest. Lab rats. Rats do have like the closest genome to our own, right? Human.
The path is blocked.
I'll look for a different route. We can take a detour through the vent.
Vent? Right, the access code would say vent on it or something like that.
Try entering the code.
I feel like this should just automatically go in when you have it. What is this minigame? It's a nothing burger.
It worked. Wind is making it hard to control the drone.
Oh fuck.
Blow it up and the power stop. Come on, let's
That
get
one
on
was
it.
kind of cool. Ah. Ah, okay. Open. What?
A supply camp is here as well. Let's take a breath in.
Oh, it's one of them. Doesn't have a smiley face, which means I don't have a sad face when I shoot it. More slug. I feel like there should be a gun tree. I guess that's what the drone is, but like... It's obviously gonna take a while to earn 5 points. I just feel like we've gone through most of this tree very quickly.
The Naytibas here. They look almost human. These Naytibas are definitely different from the ones on the surface. A lot of them aren't even on our list of Naytibas. Elder,
Early versions.
you're keeping something from us. What is it?
Whereas the thing, all those people are in another manufacturing facility like this one. Because it does look very similar, this part at least. That's a big boy. Art infection.
Be careful. It grew by consuming the hypersonic.
What do you mean it grew by consuming the hypercell? That would kill an organic being. Ah shit. That doesn't seem too threatening, really. No, I've learned my lesson. It's probably gonna be a hard version of them later on, like a side quest or something. Or maybe it's like a recurring boss when we go to facilities like this. When these guys blow up, they drop ammo. He's gone. It's okay.
Look, it's a hyperdrive.
This is a cute segment. They failed to make it scary, but like it's not the environment wasn't trying, and you know they tried some creative things with monsters, I guess. But the whole thing having to be done with a gun, you know, it's like a nice pace breaker. I think it maybe made it a little too easy because of that, but you know, still nice, I guess. Let me play with my new toy for a bit. I guess I was supposed to come here like hours ago, but you know, I thought this was like the way forward, but it seems like it's more of a dead end, like a dungeon. Maybe the wasteland is like the hub map and I didn't realize it. Like that little underground pit could be the next area for all I know.
The hypercell's preservation status is good.
Great. Be careful with it now. You should head back. I'll have the pod waiting for you once you go outside.
Huh? Wait. There's a legacy here.
A legacy?
A what?
What's that?
The hockey puck.
It's a device with records left by the airborne squad before me. They leave important information for the next airborne squad.
I see. But why would an airborne squad come all the way here?
Maybe they knew something about the Alpha or the Elder.
I'll check the legacy.
Obi-Wan, you are my only hope.
Day 8 after the second dive. Third record. Legacy account Raven. Remaining survivors Ripley and Anis. Anis is in a bad condition. Death is very likely at this rate. We discovered this laboratory 4.47 kilometers from the drop-off point. It seems to be a facility that studied Naytibas, but it's hard to obtain accurate information due to severe contamination. However, I discovered an astonishing fact while searching through the data. Before the war we call the Final War, there was another war.
Huh?
It was a war fought between humanity and the androids humanity had themselves created, the so-called Andro-EIDOS. Humans lost the war against their own
As
creation.
in androids from EIDOS
The few humans
Company.
who did survive hid in underground facilities, but the hunt was far from over. However, an unexpected factor turned the tide of the war. With mankind at the verge of extinction, Naytibas, powerful creatures from an unknown origin, appeared out of nowhere. The war with the Naytibas brought about the destruction of the androids. And so, during this time, mankind was able to make its escape to the colony. From now on, I plan to investigate the origin of Naytibas. Hopefully, at the origin point, I should find the Elder Naytiba. To anyone who may be watching, may Mother Sphere's blessings be with you.
I didn't think a record like this existed.
And there was another big war before the Final War. I never learned about anything like that at the colony.
What do you think, Adam?
The history of mankind is riddled with conflict. It's hardly a surprise to hear about wars before the Final War.
Even so, it's strange that this wasn't passed down. I'll retrieve the legacy and go back.
Wait a moment, Eve. I can pick you up with the tetrapod.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
It brought me here with the tetrapod, motherfucker.
You did great, Eve. Shall we go back to Zion? Is there anything else you have to do?
Tell me if you...
You did great.
Yeah, we'll go back, probably watch a cutscene, and then we'll wrap this up.
Let's get on.
Probably should have mentioned I was drinking earlier, so I think I kind of got pissed really bad right now. Don't worry though, we will survive. If it wants me to walk all the way back to the Elder, then I'll save that for next time. I thought it was just gonna fast travel me right to the thing. Yeah, alright. Alright, we'll call it here. Next time, we'll see where it wants us to go. I might go and re-explore the wasteland some for butterflies, but again, my justification before was we need the double jump, so we'll see if they maybe give that to us and it opens up a new path, or there was a different map, maybe we fly to it with the ship. Maybe I can go back to the old area, which I also have unfinished business in. We'll see. This was neat though. So yeah, that's all I've got for you folks. Be seeing ya. Yeah, in a week. Got plans the weekend after that, so there'll be a delay, but not this week. So, bye-bye.